guys, I'm Missy. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be working with the Colourpop Witching Hour collection. I know I'm really late getting this up. I've just been kind of busy, you know, and going through a little bit of things. But I still thought it might be fun to work on a look with this collection. And that way, in case any of you have either picked it up or you want to pick it up, because I did look and it looks like it's still available. I think it's still the whole collection minus the candle, maybe for like $84, I believe. But what came in the collection, I did get the candle, which is burning here behind me, and it does smell really good. Apparently there's some drama going on with that. I saw in some of the Facebook news feeds. I guess some people were getting their candles shipped later or something. But so you got I got the candle in the collection that I got. I got the Super Shock Shadows, the 3. I did have to have this replaced because they came broken. So, which if you've bought Colourpop Super Shock Shadows before, you know that sometimes they arrive that way because they're so soft. But they're usually pretty good at replacing them. This is Forever Bewitching. And this is the purple one. This is Forever Bewitching. Very pretty. I'm not sure if I'm going to utilize these in my look today, but I thought I'd still show you. This is To Be Young and Beautiful Again. This is To Be Young and Beautiful Again. This one is still kind of broken, but I just repressed it. This one is Dost Thou Comprehend. And you also got in the collection this little spider stamp, which I'm sad I didn't really get to use during Halloween. This one is a lot thicker around in the base here than their normal stamps. Oh, I probably won't be using that today, but you know, let's just stamp it here so I can show you guys. Alright, so that is what that looks like. I saw some people talking about the fact that it bleeds. Yeah, it's already starting to like bleed down into the lines of my hand. So, I mean, that kind of sucks. But it's still cute. Let's see what else here. You also got 3 of their lip creams. This one is Calming Circle with Mary on the front. I will have to say that the packaging is cute, but I'm not a huge fan of the Hocus Pocus cartoon art. I'm sure that's probably Disney's thing. I'm just not a huge fan of it. So this one is a brown color, more neutral. And we have Hello Boys, which has Sarah on the front. Come on, focus. We have Hello Boys with Sarah on the front. And this is the black. This was the one that I was excited for because I like black lipstick. I don't wear it a lot, but I do like to wear it. So it'll be interesting to see how pigmented that one is. Then we have Tonight We Fly. We have Tonight We Fly with Winnie on the front. Winifred. And that is a dark purple. And then the other thing that I was super excited for that came in this collection is this cute little mirror. And the packaging is so cute. It's a little cat. It says, "I shall always be with you" on the front. I think it's on the front. Yeah, it's on the front and the back. But I mean, how cute is this with the little cat ears? And the mirror itself does say, "I shall always be with you." And it's got binks on the front here. It's super sparkly. So let's do a little for you guys. Okay, we're going to use this today. And then of course, the last thing in this collection is the palette. So this is what the unicarton looks like. Here's the back. And this is called the Witching Hour. I do have last year's collection as well. I will say that the color scheme from last year is kind of more my vibe. This one is smaller than last year's palette, and it has the square pans. And this one does come with a mirror, whereas last year's did not. This one is more of like, in my opinion, more of an everyday wear type palette for fall instead of the deep, dark, grungy colors. So let's get started on this look. I think I'm going to do my eyes first because I don't know what the fallout might be on this palette. So let me just move some things around and then we'll get started. Hi, hello, welcome back. I did pick up the new Colourpop eye primer in shade Translucent, so this is my first time trying it. So it's got this kind of applicator. It's got this kind of applicator. So come on. So it's got this kind of applicator. It's a bit of a dry consistency. I don't know if I like that, but we'll see. I'm just gonna pat that out with my finger. I did already do my brows off camera. All right. I'm just going to go in with this dual-ended Eco Tools brush. It has a blending brush on one end and a smudge brush on the other end. Alright, so I think the first thing I'm going to do is to set down that primer is go into All Hallows Eve. This one right here. I'm just going to use that to set down primer, so I'm just going to put that all over the lid. Okay, so the next in here, I'm going to go in with I'm going to go in with The Moon is Round. This one right here. And I'm just going to put that in the crease. I'm just building that up to the intensity that I like it. So then I think I'm going to go in with Life Potion to add a little bit more to that crease. Maybe a little, going in with the same brush, just add a little dimension, deepen up that look a bit. I'm just going to go back and forth between those two colors until I get my desired effect on the lid. So I'm going to go in with my NYX glitter primer, and I use this to make all my shimmers pop. Doesn't matter what brand. And I'm going to apply that. Sorry if you guys hear a sound. Someone just started doing yard work with this BH Cosmetics number 8, and this is from their Sprinkles collection. I'm just going to put that all over my lid. And I'm just going to wipe that same brush. I'll wipe that brush off. And then I'm going to go in with I'm going to go in with Bubble Bubble. And I'm going to put that in the center and outer part of my lid. I think I'm going to go in with this Super Shock shadow on the inner lid in the shade Dost Thou Comprehend. I'm going to use that same brush, and I'm just going to tap it from the inner here and just kind of blend it into that orange shimmer, dark orange shimmer. This is like a light goldy orange color. Alright, so I'm going to go back in with Life Potion and blend those shimmers in. Then I'm going to go into Moon is Round again and just kind of blend that out. And I'm going to take a bit of I'm going to try to take a teeny tiny bit of Hello Billy and just kind of deepen up the outer corner a little bit. I know that's kind of a purple, but I just want a little bit darker on this outer edge. Alright, so I'm going to pop off camera, do the other eye, and work on my base, and we'll be back to finish up the eye look. Okay guys, I'm back, and base is all finished, so now we're going to work on the lower lash line. And I'm basically just going to go back in with pretty much all the colors I used in the crease. So I'm going to start with Life Potion, which is the darkest of the colors, and I'm going to focus that mainly on the outside of the eye here, almost, well, from the outside to the center is where I'm going with that. And then I'm going to clean that brush off, which I'm just using the smudge part of the Eco Tools brush to do the lower lash line. I'm going to go into the Moon is Round and go right below that shade. Clean that off, and then I'm going to go into All Hallows Eve. We're just going to use that to kind of soften it up just a little bit. Okay, so then I'm going to take that BH number 8 brush, and I'm going to go into the Super Shock Dost Thou Comprehend that I used on the inner part of my lid. I'm going to dip that in there, and I'm just going to add that to the inner part of the lower lash line, because I think it's pretty to have a bit of shimmer down there. Just gives your eyes a little bit of a pop, makes you look a little more awake. Okay, so then I'm going to take my finger and I'm going to go into the shade here called 300 Years, and I'm just going to pop that on my inner corner and my brow bone. That's a pretty shade. You know what? I'm going to use that as my highlight as well. Just find a highlighting brush here. Okay. I'm going at 300 Years. I'm just lightly dipping in there. And then I'm going to put it on my cheek. Yeah, that's pretty. Gives a nice little golden highlight. Put it on my nose. A Cupid's bow. And a little bit on my chin. And here. So I'm going to use Trick or Treat from last year's Hocus Pocus collection to go in the waterline. Actually, no, I am not going to use that one because that's kind of purpley. I'm going to use Sistas from last year's collection to go in the waterline. Give a little pop of something in there. Pretty. And I'm going to go with I'm going to use Colourpop's So Happy lip liner. I really like Colourpop's lip liners. They are so easy to use because they're so creamy. And then I'm going to go and use Calming Circle from the new collection for this year for my lips. Alright, so I'm going to pop off, do my hair and everything, finish up, and then I'll be back to show you the finished look. Hi guys, I'm back, and this is the finished look. I did use the Colourpop Natural Mascara in black, and I popped on the AOA 3D Foam Ink Lashes from Shop Miss A in the style Anastasia. I like how this turned out. I think it's pretty. So if you guys would please like and subscribe down below, it really helps my channel, and tell me what you think of this collection and if you picked anything up from it. Until next time guys, bye!